We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. All right, so I want to come out here and talk about the whole Jelani Maraj case. And we all know Jelani is Nicki Minaj's brother. And like I said, I'm going to continue to follow up with this case. I'm not going to let this die down. I know a lot of people are not really talking about it, but whatever. So with that being said, this is the update on the case. Jelani has a new lawyer, and the lawyer is David Schwartz. And basically, they did their opening statements this past Thursday. And David Schwartz, who is Jelani's lawyer, is basically saying that the alleged victim's mother was trying to extort Nicki Minaj for $25 million. They're saying that the mother and the brother were so obsessed with Nicki Minaj that they concocted this entire scheme to go public with the child rape allegations unless Nicki gave them $25 million. So this entire case is crazy. I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys the details of the case. So this is what they're saying. They're saying that the victim's mother, who had been married to Maraj for 4 months when the allegations broke, targeted Maraj for years in order to execute her master plan of using her daughter to plant false rape claims in order to extort the monster rapper and her brother. Doesn't get any lower to use your child to take money from another person and brainwash your child to lie, said Schwartz. Maraj's lawyer alleges that the victim went along with the extortion plot because she was afraid of getting beaten up by her mother and was excited at possibly getting millions. Why would they make up this story? Schwartz told the juror. Why would they make up a lie? How about if I give you 25 million reasons why? Ladies and gentlemen, there's 25 million reasons why this child was brainwashed to lie. There are 25 million reasons why the alleged victim went along with it. Schwartz characterized the alleged victim's mother as an abusive alcoholic who cleaned out their joint bank account the day after Maraj was arrested. The lawyer also claims that the mother appeared to have tampered with the pair of the girl's pants, where the prosecutors later found evidence of Maraj's DNA. The case was fabricated, orchestrated by an evil mother who sought to do harm against the entire Maraj family, especially Nicki and especially Jelani. But prosecutors counted that Maraj began to rape the alleged victim when the relationship with the child's mother became marred by excessive drinking and arguments. The abuse started out as kissing, then quickly moved to groping, oral sex, vaginal, and even anal intercourse. Nassau County Assistant District Attorney Emma Slane told the jurors, saying that Maraj used the girl as his submissive sex toy. He would take her to his room, he would bend her over, he would shove his penis in her vagina, Slane said, adding that the girl would later testify. And since the unemployed Maraj was home with the children while the mother worked, he had unfettered access to the alleged victim. Slane also alleges that the victim and her 8-year-old brother looked to Maraj as a father figure, but all that changed, she said, when her brother walked in on Maraj having sex with the alleged victim. Afterwards, she said that Maraj slapped and threatened him not to tell anyone. She said the only reason why the case came out was that the victim's brother told Child Protective Services, and then the alleged victim corroborated the story in front of cops and the mother. The cops arrested Maraj on December 2015 after his alleged victim said he had been routinely raping her over the past 8 months. He has pled not guilty and had previously argued in court papers that the tween girl was having sex with other men and not him. His trial is scheduled to continue this afternoon and expected to last 3 weeks. And I also want to mention that supposedly they're saying that Nicki Minaj is also supposed to be coming to the court case, to the trial, and speaking on her brother's behalf and, basically corroborating that the mother threatened her and tried to extort her for $25 million. So that's what's being said as well. I don't know if Nicki Minaj is really going to go to the trial. I'm not sure, but that's what's being alleged. This entire situation is extremely disturbing, especially to read the details of that. But my thing is this. So let's say the mother did try to shake Nicki down for some money. How does that absolve him of having relationships with a minor where his DNA was found in her clothing? This whole situation to me is just sick. This man needs to be put under the jail. At the end of the day, all these excuses that he's coming up with makes no sense. Even if this supposed stepdaughter was fast at the age of 11 years old, you know what I'm saying? Even if she was hot in the pants and was sleeping with all these other grown men, as a stepfather, as an adult, if you see other grown men sleeping with a child that you married the mother and this is supposed to be, basically become your daughter, if you see other grown men abusing her and sleeping with her, why would you keep that shit to yourself? Why would you not tell the mother? Why would you not call the police? Why would you not try and get these other grown men arrested? Something ain't clean in the buttermilk, bitch, okay? First and foremost, I don't believe a damn thing that's coming out this damn predator's mouth. You know what I'm saying? And like I've told y'all from jump, I would not be surprised if this child was the only victim. And especially being that his sister is a megastar, I would not be surprised if he used the power of being Nicki Minaj's brother to entice other young girls into doing sexual favors, saying, well, I'll let you meet Nicki if you, give me oral. I'll get you Nicki Minaj concert tickets if you have sex with me. And, young girls at that age, they are vulnerable. They don't understand everything. And at the end of the day, when you're an adult, you're in a position of power. So I would not be surprised if there were other victims, but the fact that this man is even trying to insinuate that this girl was sleeping with other men and he didn't say anything, he didn't tell the authorities, he didn't tell the mother, I have to give his ass the side eye. I think the reason why they're going with this extortion case, because remember before, the girl was a whore, even though she's 11. I think the fact that, doesn't look good on the defense side to call an 11-year-old girl a whore and to say that she was fast and sleeping with other grown men and he knew and didn't say anything. That really doesn't look like a good defense. So I think that this is why they're trying to go with this whole plan B, let's try and put everything on the alcoholic mother and say that the mother was trying to extort Nicki Minaj, because you can't exactly get away with calling an 11-year-old child a whore in a rape case. And I think that's why they're moving on to this plan. I mean, this whole situation just makes me sick to my stomach. And it's really sad that instead of him being a protector and a role model to these children, all he did was just sit his lazy ass at home, basically live off of his sister's money because he didn't work. The mother worked. He didn't work at all, and did nothing. And basically did nothing but have himself access to these children. And thank God the brother was strong enough and had enough wherewithal to basically tell somebody what was happening. Because had the brother kept his mouth shut, trust and believe he would still be raping that young girl. This would still be going on. And this happens in a lot of homes. And that's why as women, we need to be careful who we bring around our children. We need to be careful of the men that we marry just because they're related to a celebrity or because they're, related to this person or that person or they work in this particular field. It means nothing. We have to look for signs. We have to be smart. I'm sure, hindsight is 20/20. And I'm sure the mother probably noticed signs. But, sometimes you don't want to think the worst of your husband. You don't want to think the worst of that person that you're with, but sometimes you do have to think the worst and you do have to pull your children aside and just ask them, is there anything going on? Is there anything you want to tell me? Let them know that they're safe and that nothing will happen to them if they tell you the truth. If there's anything going on, know that you guys can always come and talk to me. Always leave that open line of communication with your children. You know what I'm saying? The first time this man kissed her, that young girl should have felt comfortable enough to go to her mother and say something. This whole situation is not only sad, it's disgusting, it's crazy, and most of all, I'm not buying what the hell Jelani's trying to sell me, okay? I'm gonna need Jelani's ass to have several damn seats. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.